Hello and welcome back here in the Brickworld studio, and in today's update we are going back to a location we have left a long time ago, a place behind our big train station. As you can see on the left side, there's still a part of the table visible, and that's the part where we want to build today. We want to add more of the missing parts here, so stay tuned for today's big update. We are starting by filling up the gap here on the table with 33 by 33 base plates. These are no official Lego base plates. You can see that especially because they are a little bit shiny, a little bit glossy, but they are from another company, but they are very cheap. They're only about €2 for one base plate, and that's a very, very good price, especially if you need a lot of base plates like in a project for mine. Next part is we need to check out where the middle way is going to be. That's the way under the table where the people can go from the platforms down under the trains, and then they can go to other platforms or to the main building, but also here to that building here on the back side. That's kind of modern part of our train station. It's a back train station, if you want to call it like that. It's just a modern place where the people can go, and there's another connection to the city and stuff like that. And on the other side, we already did it on the left side. We also need to put in a hole here on the right side, because that's the place where there are going to be stairs in a distant future, when there's going to be the update when we're going to build up everything under the table. But for now, I just have to cut in the hole here into the table, starting by drilling in some holes, and then I'm just cutting out that hole. It does not have to be very nice looking, because there are also going to be a lot of bricks around it, just also adding a hole into the base plates, and at the end you have something like that. You have just built it around that hole, and it's perfectly at the place it should be. And yeah, just started also building up the wall, because we really want to do the same design we did on the right side with these very big windows. That's something very special, because later on, for a potential visitor of the city, you can see a lot of the stuff which is going inside, or you also can look from inside of the building to the outside where all the trains are coming in and going. That's something for the future, especially when the digitalization of the whole project is coming along. Next one is building up all the frames here for that very big building. Sadly, I do not have all the glasses we need to put into the frames, so we're just putting up the frames for today. It's no big problem, because you can easily integrate all the missing windows later on when you have everything already done. On the other side, you can see right side, that's the end of our big building. I have installed here very big 8 by 16 tiles. They are going to be printed in a future update. I'm not sure right now what's going to be on it, but that's something you can write in the comment area, of course. If you have any idea, some advertising stuff like that, just write it in the comments, and I'm going to look over it. On the right side, there's going to be another building in the future, but that's the end of that official building here from our train station. On top of it, there's going to be the rest of the next building, of course, and something else. I'm not sure right now, but on the left side, I think there's going to be another building to have these kind of buildings sitting behind the trains and the railroads, so everything looks a little bit more, like in a big city. But for today, that's mostly what we want to do today. We have filled up the gap here. You also can have some ideas, or can write your ideas about what to install inside here, because of course here on the right side there's going to be the steps going down, but here in the middle between these two holes there can be some kind of shops or some little shops where you can buy stuff like that bricks stop here. That's, by the way, the Brickworld pendant for Sixt. I don't know if Sixt is something you have everywhere in the world, but Sixt is a company where you can rent cars. Something like that can be here, for example, a bakery shop, a little shop, something else. I don't know. Maybe you have some ideas what we can put in here. There's a lot of space. I think we can integrate 2, maybe 3 of these boxes. Depends on what kind of boxes we are going to integrate at the end, but there's a lot of space for your imaginations, your ideas, so feel free to write it down in the comment area. And by the way, if you want to see more of Brickworld and other Brickworld projects here on the Brickworld channel, just feel free to subscribe. But coming back here on the left side, I want to talk a little bit more on the left side and what's going to be here. As I just said a few minutes ago, I'm not sure right now what's going to be placed here on the left side. If there's going to be another big wall like here on the right side in that medium nougat color and then on top of building, or are we going to have a building that's directly standing on the table, or if there's going to be something else like just a wall, so a natural wall, a rock wall, or something else. I'm not sure right now. So today is a special day because today you have a lot of place here in the brick world to find some ideas, to think about it, and maybe you have the big idea I'm going to integrate later on in a future update. But for now, I'm not sure. I have a lot of ideas by myself, but I don't want to talk about them mainly because I do not want to destroy upcoming ideas, because somebody may have some better ideas for the places here in backside. So I don't want to talk so much about my own ideas. Later on, maybe in a future update, I'm going to show and present some of the ideas, and maybe we are going to ask everybody, and some of the most voted ideas will be integrated in the city. But by the way, we are going to the backside, the old areas here, and I'm really, really glad how everything comes together now. Most parts of the tables are now at least filled up with base plates. Some other stuff is completely done. Some of the buildings here need just some interior work, but there's a lot of stuff we have done in the last years, and it's growing and growing. And the big goal is to be maybe in a distant future to have a kind of museum here, so you can visit it up here. But that's something for the future, so stay tuned.